highs, there are lows. For years, Teofimo Lopez and his father have carried a chip on their shoulder. It's been like a soap opera that we've been witnessing for years.
You guys haven't seen anything yet of Teofimo Lopez.
He's not shying away from any opponent.
This is the statement fight right here.
I broke histories, I made records. I just warmed up.
The question that I have is, what's next?
Not a loss, it's a lesson. It's the only way you grow. I learned that I beat myself my last fight. That was the only reason why someone won. I fight anybody. I won all the belts again.
Think about the work you put in. Think about how bad you want this.
He's a problem, and he's gonna be a problem for anybody he fights.
This ain't the end of Teofimo Lopez. This is just the beginning.
The thing that catches my ear when we run all of our commentary through the years of following Teofimo Lopez, the amazing quick ascent, the fall from grace of losing his belts to Kambosos, was that one line we discussed in there of, it's like covering a soap opera. What chapter are we about to read here, Mark?
Well, some form of attempted resurrection. When he beat Lomachenko, Teofimo established himself as the most charismatic, the most violent, certainly the most dramatic, and the best of the young crop of fighters. In the 20 months, I mean, think about it, 20 months since, the drama has gone up, but now we have to find out if the game is kept pace. And I think that's what this return is about, and the next fight as well. One thing is for certain is that him coming into 140 makes a good division very, very interesting.
You heard of seniority? Well, there's also...
He hasn't.
Just put it this way. There's seniority in boxing. There really is. This is a young man that paid his dues. Paid his dues. Came up fast. Yes, the fall was there. He did lose his title, but he's at 140 pounds now. And he's already rated without even fighting that 140 pounds already on most people's ratings list. You know, what I expect from Teo is I expect a rebirth of Teofimo Lopez. He's a much-needed face in boxing. You know,
marketability.
Yes, marketability. I love how brash he is. I love his confidence. And, you know, I've missed Lopez, and I'm glad he's back. But as long as Lopez is mentally right, and physically, I'm not worried about him, I'm mentally right, it's going to be hard to stop this young man. It's going to be hard.
I'm glad Lopez is back too. You hear a lot of things outside the ring that concern you. We've actually heard a lot of those things even while he was winning. And I've said it many times on our airways that winning covers a multitude of sins. When you're winning, everything can be brushed under the table. People will ignore things. But when you lose, somehow, some way, the skeletons come to the surface and they're talked about more. So yes, I'm happy he's back, but I got a lot of questions. It's not a foregone conclusion that Teofimo Lopez is coming to 140 and he's going to take over again, because here's the thing. Everybody saw Lopez lose to Kambosos. We may not realize this, but I've seen this time and time again in my career where fighters will hover. They think they want to fight you. They're not sure. But when you take that bad loss and there's weakness, there's visible weakness, all of a sudden everyone gets emboldened. So every fight that Teo fights from here on out is going to be harder than it was pre-Kambosos, and Teo has to do it all over again. This is a great opportunity. Many champions have had to do the same thing in the past. They've either lost or had a bad night, and they've had to regain the glory. So I want to watch very closely to see if he can do it.
This is going to be August 13th on ESPN. The return of Teofimo Lopez. He's up against Pedro Campo. Teofimo Lopez now fighting at 140 pounds.
Let's go. Back in full attack.
The takeover is trying to take back. Teofimo Lopez will return to the ring on ESPN on August 13th. He'll be up against Pedro Campo.
I'm very excited to be back, honestly. You know, we talk about the take back and the takeover and stuff like that, but honestly, it's just, I'm excited to put my foot on everybody's neck. It's been a growth-taking year for me. Honestly, it's been an overwhelming but a gratification type of year for me. Honestly, I just really want everyone to see a whole new version of Teofimo. You guys thought that you guys saw the best of me against Lomachenko, but you guys have yet. That's just the beginning of what the take back is here to bring. Mentally, physically.